Alright guys, welcome back here to Fluffy Express LLC. We're going to talk a little bit about what it takes to be an owner operator. Number one, I think the first step is you need to determine is how much money do you need to make to pay your bills at home. Because you got a lot of expenses at home, it's not going to work out here. Because a lot of your money is going to be tied up to, you're going to have to, as an owner operator, you're responsible for your taxes. So, let's say you need to make $2,000 a week. That's what a lot of people like to be at. You got to realize, if you make that $2,000 a week, you need to, if that's what your settlement is every week, after expenses, truck payment, everything, that's your cut. Then you need to, then you already got to put back $300 or $400, and that's just for taxes. And so maybe you need to make sure that you know what you need to make to pay bills at home. Plus, you're gonna have to eat out here. Don't get me wrong. At Rudolph, I was eating out of the truck a lot. And I had a fridge in the other truck that eventually went out. Then I just bought a Coleman cooler at a truck. You can buy them at truck stops. You can buy them on Amazon. You can buy them anywhere. Sometimes you can find them at Walmart. Me personally, I have had issues finding them at Walmart nowadays. But we're coming to a stop, so. But so you just need to make sure you know what your bills are at home, and it's very easy out here to spend $15 per meal, whether you want to or not. I didn't realize it. Sometimes I was going into truck stops, and I wasn't really thinking about it. Eating twice a day, grabbing quick food, quick bite to eat. I may spend $15 on McDonald's. So, and then I did that. You do that twice a day, and you got that twice a day. It's $30 a day just right there. The problem is you don't have you're not even talking about the drinks and stuff. And it just gets pricey. Quite honest with you guys, I'm not trying to jump around. $30 a day times, say you stay out 14 days. So just a week, I did this video. I'm doing this video right on top of my head because I was driving, and I was like, you know what, I want to do a video. And so $30 a day can quite easily be $150 a week, not counting if you're taking a 34 out here on the road. Sitting around and out here sitting around the truck stop eating. And as a truck driver, an experienced one, the longer you stay out, the more you kind of start missing home cooked meals. So then you're gonna go stop. You're gonna stop at one of these truck stops that has a Denny's, maybe a Golden Corral, an IHOP, maybe even the Country Pride, Iron Skillet. But the problem is you're going to spend $20 there at these places. Just for you. That's just for you. And you try to eat healthy, and the more expensive it is. Out here where they McDonald's and Wendy's and Arby's and Subway, you can find a Subway anywhere. But it's a little pricey. And me personally, I went to Walmart this past week. The other day, I was sitting in Pennsylvania, and I spent $60 on groceries. Now that $60 may last me 2 weeks. So if I just spent 2 days worth of meals on groceries that's going to last me 2 weeks, I'm going to be able to easily save $300. That's just basing off saying I spend $150 a week on food and drinks and stuff. But that's kind of where that is. All right, now you got your home life figured out. I just talked about food wise out here. Now you're ready to come out here and you're ready to be an owner operator. You've been a company driver, hopefully, at least 2 years. Because I'm sorry, once you get that year experience, you start knowing a little bit. But after 2 years of being out here on the road, or around trucks, you know a little more. And sorry guys, my sinuses are all messed up. But you know enough that you're not going to be pushed over by some of these companies. Every company is going to try to lowball you. If you're not paying attention, they're going to give you. You're not going to get the load you're actually looking for. Or they might have you do some stuff that maybe you put in home time. They're like, hey, do this run. Well, if you don't say stern, they know every time you put home time in, maybe you don't have to be home that day. JB Hunt has a rule of thumb. If you want a home time, say you want to go home, what was it, March 26th right now, I think it is. Yeah, today's the 26th of March, February, I mean. So say I want to go home March 3rd. I want to, number one, JB Hunt wants a 7-day notice. Even as an owner operator, they just want 7 days to tell me, telling them, hey, I'm going to go home March 3rd. But they're going to want me to put it in March 2nd because they have until midnight to get me home. So if you got, a doctor's appointment on March 3rd at 8 a.m., you need to tell them you need to be home on March 2nd. Well, I mean, sometimes they get you home early. But, yeah, I'm just using that as an example. But you need a little experience out here. Some of these places, they're going to, like JB Hunt, for instance. JB Hunt knows for a fact that us owner operators run a little faster than their company trucks. Most of these owner operators run faster than their company trucks. So they might have a tight load. They might call us up. They know them. They're going to have to come off a little more money to pay me to go do it. But they're going to say, hey, do this run for me, because they need it done. And they know I'm going to get there, quickly as possible. I've actually seen that happen already. But so you just need a little experience out here. Like I knew I was going to hit Richmond traffic when I seen I still had to go through Richmond. Last night when I picked up Pennsylvania, I knew I was going to go through Baltimore and DC on my way down here to Savannah, Georgia. I knew it, and I knew I was going to hit traffic in both of them. But so you need to be, you need to kind of as LeBron James said, educated on trucking. He didn't use those exact words. He just said people ain't educated, but I'm just telling you, you need to kind of be educated, know a little bit of the ins and outs and backdrops, and know a little bit about trucking. Other stuff you can learn as you go, or you can find people that'll help you. They call you up, or you can call them up, and you just ask their opinion. They'll give you your opinion. You may not like their opinion when you first get it, but sometimes it sets in and then you realize what they're saying. The biggest thing about an owner-operator, rather than a company driver, as an owner-operator, you shouldn't have to work hard for your money. I mean that as I'm just gonna say, I know some people out here that are team driving / training, and I had this talk with him, this guy, and I just told him straight up. I was like, dude, you're grossing $5,600 a week training, running back and forth to California. I said, I'm out here as a solo driver. I own my truck, you own your truck. Or, we're leasing our trucks. And you're making 56, I'm making 5,000. He's like, yeah. I said, doesn't that seem a little weird? You have 2 drivers in that truck. I got 1. I'm only working 8-hour shifts. You're working 10. He kind of agreed with me, and I just, just had a little talk with him. But, that's the type of stuff, man. It's just, you have people out here that, maybe you don't like what they're going to say to you, or maybe you don't see something, but they'll catch it. And they might say something to you. You may take it wrong, but they're there for you. They're trying to help you out. But, so, as I was saying, you're a company driver. You've been doing it for 2 years. Now you want to become an owner-operator. Number one, I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of these lease purchases out here that I'm seeing, they want a down payment. And I'm not saying that you can't go and get a good truck, a good used truck, but you just got to know what to look for when you go do it. You need to have, me personally, if I had to do it all over again, 10 grand. Save up just for a down payment on your truck. Just for a down payment on your truck. Now, then turn around, you also need to have, 3 or 4 thousand sitting around, one to cover your bills. Just, until you can, get running and making good money. Number 2, you need to have that money down. You need to have a little money set back in case something happens to that truck. It's not covered by warranty. Me personally, that's kind of where this new truck comes in at. Because you can go to Wasatch Lease and put $10,000 down. Yeah, you're gonna be paying for 4 or 5 years, and there's a buyout at the end. But it's still a brand new truck covered bumper to bumper warranty. So that's the first thing you gotta do. Now you gotta try to find a truck. Do your homework, people. Do your homework. That's all I can say about your trucks. Look up leasing, these leasing companies. You find them, do your research on them. Look at the reviews. Go on trucker boards. See how many people ever lease from these people. Do your homework. Just do your research. Because 9 times out of 10 anymore, it's 2020. It's 2020, guys. Everybody's using. If they have something wrong with that company, there's a review for it. 9 times out of 10, and or somebody, you can get a hold of somebody, find somewhere somebody just says something bad about it or good about it. You just want to do your homework. Next thing you're gonna want to do is now are you going to lease a truck under use somebody else's authority, or are you gonna go get your own authority? So say you're gonna go lease, you're gonna lease it on with somebody. I said, because you get your own authority, you got people. I know for a fact you can do it here at JB Hunt. As long as you got insurance and your own stuff, you can run their 360 board. But next thing you're going to do is going to find a company that you want to do your homework on. A company that you're going to put this truck on and run under their authority. CSA score, it's kind of a big thing for you. You kind of want to know that. So, and then, next thing, now, you found a company, you got a truck, you're getting ready to go to, most time anymore, you got to go to the orientation. A couple of days, like JB Hunt pays you for it. They also pay you to watch their safety videos. But, now you're going to orientation. So now what do you have to worry about? Now, when you come out here, fuel. Fuel is your number one priority. Fuel is going to be your number one problem. That's what you really want to pay attention to. because when you do your homework on the trucking company, you should already be knowing about what your fixed expenses are going to be. Insurance, EOD, pre-pass, easy pass, tolls. Do these companies pay your tolls? You should already know all your fixed expenses for the most part. You can come up with your truck payment and all your insurance and stuff. All your insurance and stuff, and because you're gonna, for the most part, like JB Hunt, you had bobtail insurance, physical damage. I even got my medical insurance there. We pay for Easy Pass. We don't have pre-pass. I gotta pay for this PeopleNet. That type of stuff. Your fixed expenses, things that do not change every week. Every week you know that you're gonna have. Here I know I'm gonna have $900. I think it's right at $900, maybe a little more, in fixed expenses each week. I already know. And then but then I can put my truck payment in there, and I know I'm at $1,900 right now because I'm still paying a little extra. So I need to make $1,900 every week before I see a dime. That's just to pay my expenses, my fixed expenses, and then say I spend $800. I know I spend around $800 in fuel. So now I need to bump up to $2,700. I got to make $2,700 before I see a dime, before I make any money. I'm hoping I'm helping some guys out here. It's just something that I know some things about some people and some of the questions I get asked when I talk to people about at truck stops or being an owner operator. So I mean, you really do want your expenses. You want to try to keep those down, but finding a good company with good is going to keep you running. It's going to make put money in your pocket. You also want to try to find a company. If you're going to lease on with a company, you want to find a good. You also want to find that, my fault, about a truck right here in the car. But you also want to find a company with good fuel program. So, anyways, guys, if you got any questions, or you just let me know down at the bottom. I'll answer them, or you can find me on Facebook. We can link up other ways. It is B apostrophe S trucking.com on Facebook. Beach Trucking on Facebook. I think I covered the minimum of all this, and if not, I have no problem answering questions, guys. I try to see them all the time. I know I miss it sometimes, but I'm a human, man. I work. But anyways, guys, be safe out there. God bless. Peace.